December 26, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No. 2.
Karma.
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god!
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth.
You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared.
It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence.
He taught me what it really meant to prosecute.
What?
His picture and prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
Now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors.
Yes, that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya.
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Yeah, go away, Maya.
Oh.
What?
I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
Couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
You're fucking useless. What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in.
December 26, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom Note 3.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe the red-haired guy. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Oh god, how do I do this guy?
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. I hereby the prosecution may declare its first witness guilty.
This guy, is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
But I call him too. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happens to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest, now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not.
At the arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but The next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Oh.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Rest of
Okay.
Edgeworth.
Not a
Who
lot
was
of
this
information
guy
here,
that
right?
called in?
Yeah.
You received a call from a man?
Yep.
But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
Objection! That woman and the man who called into the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people.
There were 2 witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective? Oh, okay, alright. What's that? Why not?
How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast.
A motto for the month is get there quick. Objection! Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I look forward to your next year's salary review. So much to look forward to these days. This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. Oh. Okay. Yeah, probably wasn't relevant.
Now that's where we found Edgeworth. But I'm gonna push that one.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Objection! Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir.
Man, he's got his share of objections. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Objection! Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now.
Did you find any clues on the body?
The single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't
Shoots
strike
him.
a bone, so its shape is well preserved. He just throws it.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence.
All right.
Why is that? Why'd you arrest Edgeworth?
Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat.
The murder weapon?
A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Morrow found the boat was decisive evidence. What? Hold it. I don't know.
What about the pistol made it decisive evidence?
Tisk.
Ah, he has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
Now, there were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand.
What?
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
fucking
gosh,
did it.
he's a murderer. Guilty. Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon?
Yeah, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into
Die!
evidence!
Yeah.
Is it added the court record?
Air
22
prints were
caliber
found.
fired 3 times. Fired 3 times.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
Fired 3 times.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir? Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Oh, me. Ahem. Ballistic markings are like fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fires the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. All right,
Wow.
guilty.
Yeah, guilty. That's all I got. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge,
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However,
you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge,
yes.
what are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes! Smack! Ahem! This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway?
December 26, 11:09 a.m. District Court, defendant lobbied no 2.
Edgeworth! What's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. That foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. Can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Say, Maya,
Huh? Oh, what?
any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry, it's no good.
Ah,
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
Hey, get the fuck out of here, Maya.
big eyebrow raise moment. Oh,
true.
damn it.
Okay.
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's a thought that counts,
Okay,
right?
well, you know.
Okay, Nick, you don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. It's more I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Huh? Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. Schmack. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out in the window, I saw two gents on a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
I definitely
Oh,
did
wow, that's a pretty useful photo. She's power stanced, by the way.
it. Yeah, she is.
Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
Just like randomly. Like Phoenix are gone. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
I
I agree with him, yeah.
She's really power stanced, yeah. Order! 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 I will have order!
Fuck you, old man. Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Schmack, very well, this court finds the defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Huh.
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court. You know?
I guess I understand. Oh,
Good explanation, game.
what are you going to do? You really think that there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think there was.
Yeah, it has to be.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Oh, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Well, yeah,
Right.
you're useless.
Let's take him off. I'll just leave. Okay.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
All right, all right.
Let's go with those, a shot and then a shot.
Yeah,
This one's a banger.
yeah.
Another bang. Classic.
Do you want to
Press
press
it.
this? Yeah, I agree.
Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure.
Objection! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
Well. Sure.
Are you sure about that? As sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press it.
Did we call her countryness into question?
Yeah, she's not. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scan the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Objection! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full.
Huh.
No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. Only my sister were here.
I was really taking this hard.
I guess let's start from the top.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh? Oh, well, yes.
Objection. I know you want to find contradictions, but really,
I hope your next contradiction is a little bit more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony.
Oh.
I was in my car.
Yeah.
And wait, I was in my car, then she came up from the lake.
Oh, yeah, what?
While you were camping there. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
Objection. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Oh, wait! Now I'm the one who says
Well, then
that.
say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
So, you weren't looking at the lake at that time? No. I looked after I heard that noise.
Objection. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
What?
Oh, okay.
Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture clear enough for you. Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
Objection. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Schmack. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick. Lada's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But... if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
So hold it, Mystery, hold it.
Who was that?
It was me. Hold it.
Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lada Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lada, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lada.
What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Objection. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No! Wait!
Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
Wrong.
Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's probably right. Sounds right.
Probably.
Order, 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 order,
No,
order,
stop,
order,
stop.
order, 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 order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What? Miss... Oh,
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to re-cross-examine her.
but he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. I have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya.
And she was never seen again.
Schmack.
Heh, I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
Running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here, or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. That last statement.
Oh.
That's it. Press it.
That's it? What?
That's it. Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I do remember talking to her. She said it was super...
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, present the photo. It's,
Yeah, what
it's
the
Misty.
fuck? Yeah.
Gotcha. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What? Oh my gosh, that's actually a really good point. There's a lot of fog there. Mr. Wright has a point.
Objection. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course, I said it and I meant I could. Then, please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's very carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. How Edgeworth was seen.
I don't know, just press these. I haven't seen anything obvious.
Sure.
All right, let's do it.
So, how could you see Edgeworth if it was thick as grits? Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me.
Damn.
That's a good exchange.
Damn.
So once I was finished setting up my camera, let's read through them. Never mind. Fucking press everything.
I'm sorry.
Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
Objection. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained. Ah, he's not letting her answer any of my questions.
All right, we can read through these. Why does she have
Still, I
binoculars?
brought my binoculars.
Why does she have those?
Binoculars?
Yeah, wouldn't you want like a telescope?
Do you know what a binocular is? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? Ah. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. The camera is irrelevant to this case. Oh, jeez.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright. Is the camera really relevant to this case? Yes, it is. If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? For sure. Why does it have a microphone?
Yeah.
This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue with my line of questioning. Wow, maybe even I went a little overboard there. Schmack. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear you. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
Hold it.
Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to take to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Objection. Mr. Wright.
Miss...
Get out of here, Lotta. I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please.
That was an important thing.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
probably not,
present
right?
the camera. Present the camera.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, you're right.
You're photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake.
Oh, yeah.
You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Oof!
Oh, very strong
that's a
Roblox
good point. The stars are in the sky. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? I don't have a license. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence?
Oh, Gordy?
The boat. Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, Gordy.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it. Send it.
Yeah.
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake?
Gordy.
Miss Hart? This is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
Send it. Wait. Oops. Wait. Uh-oh.
I hate you so much.
I just sent it instantly.
I have it. Proof. The sound. Let's just show the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Intriguing.
Uh,
Very well. Let's see it. And no joking around this time, please.
Oh, I was mashing that one.
What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? Attorney's badge.
Oh, it's gotta be a lot of
Lost
noises, right?
Yeah. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, the photograph here was taken when a gun fired at the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
I wanna see
wow,
Gordy.
that's a good point. I wish I heard the monster. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. Well, what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Loud as new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Ah, great.
I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what scoop I'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. What was the first shot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
I mean, it was fired thrice.
3. Probably another one to get that bullet from evidence. Isn't that right?
Oh. Objection! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karm is up to something, I know it. He doesn't want to hear my cross-examine her. Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may cross-examine the witness. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Loud as new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research science student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer.
Like for the newspaper?
No. Imagine what Scoop would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Oh, then I saw a flash near one of the men's hand. I heard another gunshot. Do you want to present evidence? Gun fired 3 times?
Yeah. That's it. Right. Nope.
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they?
We're a little related.
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. I don't think I won many points with the judge.
Didn't do anything. We'll start pressing some of these, I think.
Yeah, I guess we're not going to lose anything from pressing.
Yeah. Yeah. What's going on?
Investigative photographer. Yeah. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation the last year. And guess what? What? There is a UFO just hanging in the sky. Oh, UFO. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had a sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. But hey, I passed my bar exam in the courtroom.
That seems super relevant.
Yeah, it's super irrelevant.
Sure. Aha.
I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I'd be up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Objection! Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet.
Oh, maybe there's more here.
How do you know where the bang came from?
Yeah.
Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, but I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper than the sound that I would have expected. Huh. Party poppers.
Much else to look at? Is that true? Let's see.
There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. Kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Okay, we have evidence for this? I guess we can just say
There
Gordy,
wasn't
right?
much else to look at. Yeah.
And then Gordy?
Gordy article.
Yeah, okay,
Sure.
there we go.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
Damn.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah!
I think about the boat, actually.
Boats are cool. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Meh. Well... Oomph. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be a witness to a murder and all.
Jesus Christ.
I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat, till now. Hey, this is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in.
Objection. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo in what? Wait a second.
She even had a photograph to prove it. Really can't tell from the photo shooting. But she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. That it'll drop the quality. It might, but it'll let us see who's who.
She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet the enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show her enlargement.
Yeah.
Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection. Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Oh my gosh, she's kind of old.
Kind of fool.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
Objection. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We cannot see who's firing this. Can't see some good information, though. Yeah. It could be the defendant. Maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Your death. Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. Some leftover photo. That's left.
Maybe.
Okay,
I think that we should wait and see. Chad recommends that we wait and see.
Yeah, wait and see. Wouldn't objecting to the enlargement, what does that mean? Probably
like,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Object to it not being useful, yeah. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be?
I
Oh
don't
my
know. It's a
gosh,
big
he's
photo.
doing it again. I hate this spiky-haired guy. Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo.
Oh God.
The gun,
Can you point at? Yeah.
right there. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about this shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence the left hand contradicts.
Yeah, because right-handed. Yep.
Bam. Suck it. Edgy boy. The evidence is clear.
No, I will not.
The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't know. He doesn't have hands.
Wow. That makes sense. Mirror. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I've killed them all. I would like to reconvene this court of law.
Yeah, he started kicking them out.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry. Get his ass out of there.
There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Okay,
That's
he's
just
pointing it away.
absolutely insane. Order! Order! So, you are saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
Objection. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet. Thank you, Remix.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Oh, wow.
What is
I don't know what a meter is. I'm from America. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Classic updated autopsy report.
Classic.
I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. What? However, prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for the trial for this day. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Schmack.
December 26, 11:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, No. 2.
Oh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say?
No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? Shooter was about a meter away, too.
Oh, what? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
Huh.
Look, I'm going to go and check on Maya.
Oh. Right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
I'm gonna kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I have requisitioned for a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony was the bang she heard. 2 gunshots.
All right. Well,
To be continued.
God, Von Karma is destroying my brain right now.
I can't imagine. You know what I'm saying? The entire time I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, dude, this poor guy. And going from Von Karma to Maya sounds brutal.
It's something